Have you ever felt like you're putting in all the effort while she barely lifts a finger? Do you find yourself making excuses for her cold behavior, hoping she'll eventually treat you better? A lot of men don't like to admit it, but they've been in this situation before. Chasing a woman who doesn't respect them, giving their time and energy to someone who barely acknowledges their worth. It's a frustrating, exhausting cycle. And the worst part is that most men don't even realize what's happening until it's too late. Let's get one thing straight. A woman who values you will show it. She won't leave you guessing, playing mind games, or making you fight for her basic attention. But when she doesn't value you, that's when things get tricky. She won't always outright reject you, but she'll string you along just enough to keep you around while giving the bare minimum in return. And here's where most men go wrong. Instead of recognizing the red flags, they double down, thinking they just need to prove themselves. They convince themselves that if they work harder, treat her better, or show her how much they care, she'll eventually come around. But let me be blunt, you can't make a woman value you. Either she sees your worth or she doesn't. The truth is, the more you tolerate disrespect, the more she learns that it's okay to treat you like an option. And if you don't put an end to it, she won't either. Why would she? She's getting all the benefits of your attention, effort, and time without having to reciprocate. Men need to stop ignoring the warning signs. A woman who doesn't value you will show it in her behavior, but only if you're paying attention. The problem is, too many men let emotions cloud their judgment. They hold on to potential instead of reality. They believe that if they just wait long enough, she'll change. But that's not how it works. So how do you know if a woman doesn't value you? What are the signs that you're wasting your time on someone who doesn't respect you? In this video, I'm going to break it all down for you. If you recognize these behaviors, don't fool yourself into thinking things will get better. Respect yourself enough to walk away. Let's get into it. 1. She uses you, but respects another man. Nothing reveals a woman's true feelings like the way she treats different men. If she only comes to you when she needs something, whether it's money, favors, or emotional support, but gives her time, respect, and admiration to another man, you are not her priority. You are a resource. And here's the hard truth. Women don't use men they respect. They only take advantage of the ones they see as weak, desperate, or easy to manipulate. This is where a lot of men fool themselves. They mistake a woman's dependency for affection. They think, she needs me, so that must mean I'm important to her. But needing you and valuing you are two completely different things. She might rely on you, but if she truly respected you, she wouldn't just show up when it's convenient for her. A woman who respects a man naturally wants to impress him. She puts in effort. She listens to what he says. She considers his time valuable. But when a woman only reaches out when she wants something from you while treating another man like a king, it tells you everything you need to know. She respects him. She uses you. Let's make this clear. A woman will always show respect to the man she's genuinely attracted to, even if he doesn't give her money, even if he doesn't do favors for her, even if he doesn't chase her. She will admire him. She will go out of her way to be around him. Meanwhile, she'll take from you without a second thought because she knows you're willing to give. Take this situation. A man is always there for a woman, picking her up when she's stranded, paying for her meals, and listening to all her emotional problems. She calls him her best friend, and he believes he's building something with her. But when it's time for a date, time for intimacy, or time to show appreciation, she's suddenly too busy. Yet for another man, the one who never chases, never does anything extra, she makes time. She dresses up for him. She respects his space. She treats him like he's important. What's the difference? One man gives without standards. The other demands respect. A woman knows when a man is giving in hopes of earning her love. She also knows when a man gives because he chooses to, not because he's desperate for her attention. And she will always respect the man who values himself more than he values her approval. If you find yourself being the one who constantly gives while she reserves her best for someone else, it's time to step back. Stop rewarding her behavior. Stop being her emotional safety net while she chases another man. If she truly valued you, she wouldn't just use you, she would respect you. 2, she pretends to like you, but never chooses you. Some women will keep you close, act sweet, and make you feel like there's potential, only to never actually choose you. She flirts just enough to keep you interested, gives you just enough attention to stop you from walking away. But when it's time to take things to the next level, she always has an excuse. This is how men get trapped. They think, she likes me, she's just not ready yet. But if a woman is genuinely interested, she doesn't hesitate when the opportunity is right in front of her. Women don't stall on men they truly want. If she keeps delaying, there's only one reason: she doesn't see you as her first choice. This kind of woman enjoys the attention, the security of knowing you're there, but she's always waiting for something better. You are the backup plan, the safety net, the emotional support system she keeps around while she explores other options. And the moment she finds a man she truly desires, she disappears without a second thought. A lot of men think patience will change this. They believe that if they keep proving themselves, showing how much they care, and waiting for her to be ready, she'll eventually choose them. But that's not how attraction works. If she wanted you, she would already be yours. Women don't need years to make a decision. They know within a short time whether a man excites them or not. Consider this scenario. A man spends months talking to a woman. She texts him daily, flirts, and even tells him how much she appreciates him. But every time he asks her out, she says she's busy. And meanwhile, another man who barely puts in any effort asks her out once, and she immediately clears her schedule for him. Why? Because she likes the attention from one, but desires the other. The difference is simple. She sees the first man as a placeholder, someone to keep her entertained when she's bored. The second man, she views him as a prize. She's excited by the challenge of winning him over, while she knows she already has the first man in her pocket. The key lesson here: if a woman truly likes you, she won't put you on hold. She won't need to think about it. She won't make you chase endlessly. She will make it clear that she wants to be with you. If she's keeping you around but never fully committing, don't wait for her to make up her mind. Make up your own. Walk away. A woman who pretends to like you but never chooses you is only wasting your time. 3. She tests you to see how weak you are. Women test men. It's part of their nature. Whether they realize it or not, they push boundaries, challenge your confidence, and observe how you react. But here's the key difference. A woman who values you tests you to see if you're strong, while a woman who doesn't value you tests you to see how much she can get away with. When a woman doesn't respect you, her tests aren't about seeing your potential. They're about finding your limits. She wants to know how much disrespect you'll tolerate, how easily she can manipulate you, and whether you'll let her walk all over you without consequences. And here's the harsh reality: the more you tolerate, the worse it gets. It starts small. She cancels plans last minute, and you say it's okay. She ignores your texts for days, but the moment she reaches out, you reply instantly. She disrespects you in front of others, and you laugh it off like it doesn't bother you. With every test, you teach her something. You're willing to accept less than what you deserve. The problem is, once a woman sees you as weak, She can't unsee it. Attraction fades. Respect disappears. And once respect is gone, you'll never get it back. Men make the mistake of thinking that if they're patient, understanding, or extra nice, she'll eventually appreciate them. But the truth is, a woman will never respect a man who doesn't respect himself. If she learns that she can break the rules without consequence, she'll keep doing it. Not because she's cruel, but because she can. She will push you to see if you'll push back. If you don't, she'll keep pushing until there's nothing left of you. And the biggest mistake men make? They explain themselves instead of walking away. They try to reason with her, convince her to treat them better, or prove that they're worthy of respect. But respect is never given through words, it's established through actions. The truth is, a woman will only test a man she doesn't fear losing. The moment she senses that you're willing to walk away, the dynamic changes. She realizes that if she pushes too far, she might lose you, and that's when she starts respecting your boundaries. But if she doesn't care whether you leave, that tells you everything you need to know. She's not testing you because she's interested. She's testing you because she knows she can. The bottom line, the moment a woman realizes you'll tolerate anything, you lose all value in her eyes. She won't suddenly wake up one day and start treating you better. You have to set the standard. If she keeps testing you with disrespect, you don't argue, explain, or beg. You walk away. Because a man who respects himself doesn't entertain a woman who constantly challenges his worth. She keeps you around while chasing someone else. There's no polite way to say this. If a woman truly wants you, she won't be entertaining other options. Yet too many men allow themselves to be strung along while she invests her energy in another man. If you've ever found yourself waiting for her to come around, hoping she'll eventually choose you, it's time for a wake-up call. Here's the harsh truth. She already made her choice, and it's not you. Women don't accidentally chase someone else while keeping you in the background. It's a conscious decision. She enjoys the attention, the security, and the emotional support you provide. But when it comes to real desire, the man she truly wants is somewhere else. You're just the backup plan. And here's where men go wrong. They allow it. They sit in the shadows, waiting for her to finally realize that they're the better option. They make excuses for her, thinking she's just confused, she's not ready, she just needs time. No, she knows exactly what she's doing. If she wanted you, she wouldn't be chasing someone else while keeping you in her pocket. This is the mistake too many men make. They accept a position in her life that should insult them. No man with self-respect should ever settle for being an afterthought. Yet, some men stick around, hoping that if they just prove themselves enough, she'll wake up one day and see their worth. But let's be honest. If she didn't see your worth from the start, why would she suddenly see it later? This is where you need to wake up. A woman who genuinely values you won't risk losing you by keeping you on the sidelines. She won't prioritize another man while making you wait for a decision she's already made in her heart. If she truly respects you, she won't put you in a position where you have to question whether you're her priority or just an option. And here's the real challenge. It's not about her, it's about you. A woman can only keep you around while chasing someone else if you allow it. If you refuse to be treated like a placeholder, she won't have the chance to string you along. But if you keep sticking around, accepting breadcrumbs, and waiting for her to see your value, you're doing this to yourself. So here's the only advice that matters. Walk away, not as a tactic, not as a way to make her chase you, but because you refuse to be a man who waits for a woman who clearly doesn't choose him. A woman who is serious about you won't risk losing you. She'll make sure you know you're the only one she wants. So stop waiting. Stop being the guy she keeps around while chasing someone else. If she can't see your worth, leave and let her regret it. 5. She only wants you when she's losing. There's a certain type of woman who will ignore you when things are going well in her life. But the moment she starts losing, suddenly she remembers you exist. When her options dry up, when the man she truly wanted walks away, or when life humbles her, she comes running back. Not because she values you, but because you're her safety net. This is the woman who disappears when she's on top. When she's getting attention from the men she actually desires, she's too busy for you. Your texts get ignored, your calls go unanswered, and she always has an excuse. But the moment she faces rejection, betrayal, or a reality check, she suddenly misses you. And too many men fall for it. They think, she finally realizes my worth. No, she realizes her situation. She's not coming back because she respects you. She's coming back because she ran out of options. If you allow this cycle to continue, you will never be her first choice. You'll just be her emotional band-aid. She will drain your energy when she needs comfort, use your time when she has nothing better to do, and disappear again the moment her situation improves. And the worst part? She will never truly desire you. She will always be looking for a way out, waiting for a better opportunity to come along. This is where men need to wake up. If a woman only values you when she's struggling, she never valued you at all. A high-value man doesn't entertain women who treat him like an emergency exit. He doesn't reward disrespect with patience. He doesn't give second chances to someone who only comes back when it's convenient for her. So what's the solution? Stop being available when it's too late. If she ignored you when she was winning, she doesn't deserve you when she's losing. If she overlooked you when she had options, she shouldn't get another chance just because those options failed. Be a man who is chosen because he's wanted, not because he's the last resort. The truth is simple. If a woman only wants you when she's losing, you were never her priority, and a man who knows his worth refuses to be a woman's backup plan. Walk away. Let her feel the loss. Let her realize that men who respect themselves don't wait to be chosen. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one simple truth. A woman either values you or she doesn't. There's no in between. If she disrespects you, tests your patience with no reward, keeps you as a backup, or only comes back when she's struggling, she does not see you as a man worth keeping. And here's the controversial statement you need to hear. The reason some women treat men this way is because too many men allow it. Men tolerate disrespect, accept half-hearted interest, and stick around hoping she'll change. But here's the reality. She won't change. She doesn't need to. As long as she knows, you'll be there no matter what. She has no reason to treat you any differently. A woman will only respect a man who respects himself first. If you don't set the standard, she will set it for you, and it will always be lower than you deserve. So I want to hear from you. Have you ever been in a situation where a woman kept you around but never truly valued you? Drop your experience in the comments, and I'll be reading and responding. Let's create a space where men can share, learn, and build stronger standards for themselves. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about women. It's about you. How you see yourself, how you carry yourself, and what you accept in your life. You can't control how women behave, but you can control what you tolerate. And once you start walking away from women who don't value you, you'll be surprised at how quickly your life changes for the better. Stay strong, stay focused, and protect your power. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.